Recent advances in geospatial learning, digital storytelling, and emerging technologies offer new pathways for understanding and addressing complex global challenges. Beyond technical innovation, these tools present an opportunity to contribute to global cyber defense while fostering stability and cooperation across nations. Location-based tracking, narrative development, and interconnected systems allow scholars and practitioners to better understand how cyber threats, infrastructure vulnerabilities, and geopolitical tensions interact in ways that impact global peace. This perspective reflects a growing interest in leveraging cybersecurity, digital forensics, geospatial intelligence, and artificial intelligence, not only for defense, but also as instruments for prevention, resilience, and international collaboration. The work of Lepervanche, Valencia, 2024a, demonstrates how story maps and geospatial video production can transform abstract security challenges into accessible, location-based narratives. Through the integration of these tools into academic and professional environments, institutions can help build a new generation of leaders capable of navigating complex cybersecurity landscapes while contributing to broader efforts toward global peace. The case of Hiroshima, together with Nagasaki, illustrates how technological awareness, historical memory, and global collaboration can shape meaningful technology routes for global peace. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park stands as a powerful symbol of resilience and reconciliation, transforming a site of devastation into a global center for peace education and advocacy. These locations demonstrate how sites of past conflict can evolve into platforms for reflection, education, and international cooperation. Experiences at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum and Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, including participation in the Hiroshima Peace Program and activities such as origami cranes for peace, messengers of peace, and No More Nagasaki's, reinforce the importance of collective memory in shaping a more secure and peaceful future. The evolution of these story maps reflects a shift from general geographic storytelling to applied geospatial intelligence. Recent projects emphasize the mapping of critical infrastructures, such as energy grids, transportation networks, communication systems, and urban environments. Mapping these assets helps students and analysts better understand vulnerabilities and interdependencies. Story maps serve as analytical platforms where cyber threats, infrastructure risks, and geopolitical tensions can be visualized together. The integration of landmarks with strategic significance allows learners to connect abstract cyber concepts with tangible locations. This approach enhances situational awareness and supports decision-making in both academic and professional contexts. Video-based storytelling complements this methodology. Scenarios such as large-scale power disruptions, extreme weather events, and regional conflicts are presented through geospatial narratives, enabling learners to analyze cause, impact, and response in a structured and engaging way. Cybersecurity has expanded into a multidimensional field where digital and physical systems are deeply interconnected. Artificial intelligence plays a central role in this transformation, enhancing threat detection, supporting predictive analysis, and enabling automated defense mechanisms. At the same time, adversaries use it to develop more sophisticated attacks, including automated intrusion techniques and disinformation campaigns. In the context of critical infrastructure, AI can monitor systems, detect anomalies, and respond to incidents in real time. When combined with geospatial intelligence, AI enables the analysis of infrastructure vulnerabilities across regions, the identification of high-risk zones, and the visualization of cascading effects in interconnected systems. The integration of geospatial visualization into cybersecurity analysis is exemplified through mapping strategic regions, such as the Strait of Hormuz, a critical maritime choke point for global energy flows. Overlaying cyber incidents and hybrid threats across countries including Israel, Iran, and the broader Persian Gulf region allows story maps to enable a spatial understanding of how cyber operations intersect with geopolitical tensions and physical infrastructure. This approach highlights the vulnerability of interconnected systems, such as oil transport routes, communication networks, and energy grids, to both state and non-state cyber activities. Visualizing these dynamics enhances situational awareness and supports the identification of high-risk zones, while also illustrating the potential cascading effects of disruptions in one of the world's most strategically sensitive regions. Digital forensics provides the investigative framework needed to understand cyber incidents by enabling the systematic collection, preservation, and analysis of digital evidence. When combined with geospatial intelligence, it becomes a powerful tool for reconstructing events and identifying spatial and temporal patterns. Geolocation data extracted from devices, networks, and systems can be mapped to reveal movement, interaction, and coordination among actors. This capability is especially relevant in conflict zones, such as the Russia-Ukraine war, where regions like Crimea and strategic corridors such as the Black Sea grain routes have been central to both military operations and cyber-physical disruptions. Satellite imagery and digital mapping tools allow analysts to monitor critical infrastructure, assess damage, and detect anomalies in near real time. This integration is particularly important in scenarios involving cyber-physical attacks, where digital actions have direct consequences in the physical world. The use of story maps in forensic analysis further enables students and analysts to present findings in a structured and interactive format by combining geospatial visualization with evidentiary narratives. This approach enhances the communication of complex investigations to both technical and non-technical audiences.
Global cyber defense strategies play a critical role in shaping coordinated responses to cyber threats, particularly in the protection of critical infrastructure across interconnected systems. These strategies emphasize resilience, collaboration, and rapid incident response to mitigate disruptions that can cascade across borders. In high-risk geopolitical regions, such as the Taiwan Strait, where dense China-linked commercial shipping routes serve as vital arteries for global trade, cyber threats to navigation systems, port infrastructure, and undersea communication cables present significant security concerns. These routes illustrate how cyber-physical vulnerabilities can impact global supply chains and regional stability. Global strategies promote the integration of artificial intelligence, geospatial intelligence, and advanced analytics into security operations, while encouraging multinational cooperation to safeguard energy systems, communication networks, and transportation infrastructures. For academic programs, these strategic frameworks provide a practical context for understanding how cyber defense operates at an international level. Incorporating case-based learning, such as the Taiwan Strait and China's commercial maritime corridors, enables students to analyze real-world risks at the intersection of cybersecurity, infrastructure protection, and geopolitics. Aligning curricula with these principles ensures that graduates are prepared to operate in collaborative environments where digital security, physical infrastructure, and global economic dependencies converge.
The integration of cybersecurity, digital forensics, geospatial intelligence, and artificial intelligence requires a shift toward applied, interdisciplinary learning supported by real-world visualization tools. Within the Global Learning Information Technology Management campus, this approach can be operationalized through story maps, videos, and infographics that connect theory with practice across multiple IT and management disciplines. A key applied example is the use of humanitarian mapping in disaster scenarios, such as the earthquakes that affected La Guaira, Venezuela, June 24, 2026, magnitudes 7.2 and 7.5. In such contexts, simplified infographic maps can visualize earthquake epicenters, affected urban zones, and critical infrastructure damage. These maps integrate geospatial data with satellite imagery analysis to identify collapsed buildings, disrupted transportation routes, and priority response areas, demonstrating how digital tools support humanitarian response and resilience planning. In management information systems and cybersecurity courses, story maps can visualize both cyber incidents and physical infrastructure vulnerabilities. Incorporating humanitarian mapping layers, such as earthquake impact zones in La Guaira, helps students better understand how disruptions, whether cyber or natural, affect interconnected systems. These exercises allow learners to geolocate affected systems, simulate cascading failures, and evaluate response strategies within complex organizational environments.
The convergence of cybersecurity, digital forensics, geospatial intelligence, and artificial intelligence is redefining how global security challenges are understood and addressed. The integration of spatial visualization and narrative enhances both learning and analytical capabilities by connecting technical concepts with real-world applications. This approach becomes especially relevant when applied to humanitarian contexts, where mapping technologies support crisis response and recovery. In regions such as Gaza,
Israel, and Lebanon, humanitarian mapping has demonstrated how geospatial intelligence can assist in assessing damage, identifying critical infrastructure needs, and coordinating relief efforts. Combining satellite imagery, crowdsourced data, and real-time analysis allows these tools to help visualize destroyed areas, locate hospitals and shelters, and prioritize resource allocation. This application reinforces the importance of integrating geospatial and data-driven methodologies into cybersecurity and information systems education.
Global applications and future directions in cyber defense increasingly reflect the intersection of technology, geopolitics, and humanitarian needs. Real-world conflict zones, such as the Red Sea Corridor, the Suez Canal, the Panama Canal, and others mentioned before, highlight how disruptions to critical infrastructure, maritime routes, and digital systems can have cascading global consequences. In these regions, the integration of cybersecurity, geospatial intelligence, artificial intelligence, and humanitarian mapping provides a pathway to both conflict mitigation and recovery. Humanitarian mapping, in particular, enables the rapid visualization of damaged infrastructure, population displacement, and access to essential services, supporting coordinated international responses and more resilient rebuilding strategies. Looking forward, the expansion of AI-driven analytics, real-time geospatial monitoring, and collaborative global data-sharing frameworks will be essential for anticipating hybrid threats, protecting strategic corridors, and strengthening peacebuilding efforts. Alignment of these technological innovations with humanitarian priorities offers scalable solutions to reduce vulnerabilities, enhance global stability, and improve routes for global peace.